Hello, and welcome back to the Lama Podcast, rated 5 stars on iTunes by LTZ underscore Noner. Jonathan Perez Noni. He says, funny podcast. And as a comment, he puts Trump 2020, American flag. Well, yeah, God bless America.
God bless America. God bless Noni.
God bless Noni. And if you want to be shouted out,
Trump.
Yep, 2020 Trump, if that's what you believe in. Not saying anything, but I'm not saying anything. You know what I mean?
No.
Exactly. And if you want to be shouted out on the next podcast, please send a 5-star review on Apple Podcast to be shouted out. Listen on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcast, and now on YouTube. Every episode that we upload of the podcast will be uploaded a few hours after, within 5 to 8 hours after the audio that you guys hear. So yeah, head on over to YouTube. We'll have the links available in our bios.
Yes, ma'am.
We're recording a little video for Instagram right now. Shout out to the people on Instagram. Y'all better listen to this when you guys have a chance. So Jhovan, was there something that you want to talk to everybody about? We had another deleted episode.
Oh yeah, we did.
We recorded it 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
Yeah, I think it was 2 days ago. And it was man, that was I remember I was really pissed off with you, to be quite honest. Because, so what happened was, we were trying to do, as I told you guys before, I watched, if you guys can't see, we uploaded on our Instagram that we're recording with beards. And sorry to everybody, but I'm taking it off.
I took mine off.
Oh, man, freaking tickles my nose. I feel like sneezing the whole time. But we had this episode, and I was watching the documentary, I Love You, Now Die, on HBO.
Very boring, very uninteresting documentary.
You were supposed to watch the documentary as well, but you didn't.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you were supposed to watch it too, but you didn't watch it. And I was talking about it, and then Jhovan, I was excited to talk about it. Jhovan told me, "Oh yeah, go ahead, you watch it, and I'll be the guy that's like, oh my god, that's so cool, that's crazy."
I'll be like, you know what I mean, like
reacting to it,
basically.
And I start telling him the story, and basically it's about this girl that convinces her, that's telling her boyfriend and persisting to tell her boyfriend to kill himself and all this stuff, right? And I'm talking for like 10 minutes at this point, and I see Jhovan on his phone, and he's just like, I don't know what you're doing, you're on Instagram or something.
Honestly, I fell asleep. This guy was talking to me 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
No, 30.
It was, God, oh my God. It was uninteresting. I asked a couple questions. I said...
No, and at this point, I don't know what you were doing. You were on your phone on some app.
I downloaded, right? I was on some app.
And then I see him, an ad pops up on him, right?
An ad, yeah.
And then it's for this stupid game. And like, you guys, have you seen those games where it's like a sock puppet? It's like an ad for a sock puppet, and it's telling you, haha, loser. And then you're like supposed to hit him with the bat or something, and he still goes, haha, loser. And you're supposed to kill him. He downloaded that stupid game, and then he downloaded 2 other games.
And if people that know me know, I never have games on my phone. Like, it's just a thing. And I was so bored on my phone and everything that I downloaded.
And I was pissed off, and then he didn't even notice. But there was like a 1 minute span where I legit was not talking, and I'm just watching you play the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me try to keep going. And then I asked Jhovan, I'm like, hey, and I was like, Jhovan, this is where I want your opinion. I want to ask you, what do you think about this? And he was like, that's insane.
I was like, oh, dang, that's crazy.
And I was like, you have anything to say about it?
I said, that's crazy, dude. I was just like, that's crazy. But really, it was really boring. I just didn't want to stop you.
And then I was like, and then as I look back now, we were recording it like at 12:30. You know what I mean?
And I had a headache that day.
He had a headache. Johnny had stomach problems, as you guys heard the other time as well.
I still do, dude. I'm hella gassy right now, bro.
Yeah, and then all this stuff, right? And I was tired because it was late, and I don't like staying up too super late, you know? And man, but I was pissed off. But as I look back, you know, we just weren't in the right conditions.
No.
And it wasn't
horrible.
It was horrible. You didn't watch the documentary either.
I didn't want to. Thank God I didn't. Holy crap.
Yeah, man. I'm honestly happy that you guys didn't listen to it either. Remember there was like a minute where I was like, Jhovan.
And I was like, what?
Say something.
I was like, dang. I was like, so I asked like a question, and I was like, that's just. And this guy's, oh yeah, I don't know what. I was like, dude, the chick didn't make. I don't know. It was just weird.
I don't know. I think it's really good. If you guys want to watch about it, you guys can watch it over there. I got a free trial with HBO, and I already canceled it, so they ain't gonna charge me. Woohoo! But
right.
yeah,
this is a hella long intro already, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get to it. You guys, we have 2 guests today. Round of applause. Gloria, señor.
We sing. That's so weird.
Anyways, we have two guests, our longtime good friends, our best friends. We're like brothers. It's
We are
Joshy and
brothers.
Dodos. They are on the line right now. They are muted because we're doing a little intro, but we will do a nice little welcome. Josh is pooping, I think. He's probably back unless he poops. Someone's here. Who is it? It's Dodos, I think. Right? Who's in both of them? Anyways, Josh is pooping. We are not cutting that out.
That was a perfect intro, bro.
Yes. Anyways,
As we were introducing Josh, he was finishing washing his hands.
yes, ma'am.
he felt all rushed.
He felt rushed. They did one wipe, and vámonos.
All the red ring out.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So
So,
that you
bro.
guys could know it went so well.
It went swell. That's good to know.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you have diarrhea like Jhovan, or is it solid?
It was a little bit of both. you know.
It went solid and little splashes of diarrhea went. Nah, but
Okay. So you want to introduce him to everybody, Jhovan?
Joshy, Dodos, call him Josh, Asiel.
What's up?
They're good friends of ours, right?
Brothers.
We're like brothers, yes. We're very close. What else? I don't know.
You guys want to say stuff about yourself? You guys have anything that you want, like, say we have a good amount of people that don't know us too well. Surprisingly, there's people that recommend the podcast to other people, you know what I mean? And they actually like it. So there's people that don't know us or our friend group. Is there something you want to introduce kind of to let everybody know who you are, like what you're about and stuff like that?
Bless me.
I mean, the only thing I
I
can
don't
think
know.
of is that we've been friends since like Jhovan and Jered were skinny.
Oh, dang, that's a hell of a long time ago.
It's been.
Yeah,
I was like 4 or 5.
That was like 4 or
We've
5.
been longer friends since we were babies, honestly.
Yeah, we've been friends for a long time since we were kids.
So I wanna have Joshy or Joshy and Dodos, if you guys could kind of give everybody the little story of how our friendship formed. You guys seemed very excited when we were talking about it. You guys want to explain it to everybody here?
I'll let Asiel do it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Dodos.
No. Oh, I don't know. This is. It's from my mom, no? My Yodi.
It's
Yeah.
more like it's more like a
And
friendship.
How
like
Jhovan said they were losers.
yeah,
in high
we
school.
got some losers in high school.
So let's break it down,
Let's go.
right?
Cut that.
My, so as we were we have our tia
Shout out.
Marjorie, right? And
Love
she's
I
a
mean, shout out to my Jody.
shout out to Marjorie.
Mooter.
Shout out to Mooter.
And then there's the
No,
Josh and Todos' mom, right? And they were both losers in high school, and they connected. That's what that's what Toto said.
No, that's not Jhovan.
That's what the
What was that?
Yeah, I love you. I'll take you out to In and Out somewhere, wherever you want to go.
You gotta make up for it.
Yeah. Anyways, but
oh,
what?
In and Out over Whataburger. Whataburger's trash.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I already know them Houston people and everything gonna get offended, but Whataburger is
Not specifically Houston, just Texas people in general.
Yeah.
Texas people don't like. Anyways, who's gonna talk about how we became
I'm
friends?
But
Joshy.
Yeah, you didn't finish talking. But we didn't hear.
Okay. About how we became friends. Joshy, you were gonna say a story.
Yeah, finish, Josh.
I mean, it's just started with like my mom going to high school with my Jody, and my mom's always been really close to my Jody, and since Jhovan and I are like literally months, and then Jered's only a year old.
Jered is too.
I'm what?
Months apart.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of how we were kind of raised together.
And then also I think we connected because what's it called? We're the only like boys in the family, like our family. We're the only boys.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's true too. Yeah.
And yeah, like, cousins. Like we were always sleeping at each other's house.
Yeah.
Kind of like how you said in the last podcast. I still remember that day when we asked to sleep over your house, And then like, no, we're gonna do a funeral for my chickens. Dude, I still remember that they did it.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
remember? Man, the chickens we had a long
I-
time ago.
I still remember Jared was all sad. These stupid chickens.
I was pissed off.
Like, if you guys are like doubting that they did a funeral, they legit did a funeral. for the
yeah, we
chickens.
did. We did a real funeral for the chickens.
We didn't serve any chicken. All we had was carne asada.
yeah, in respect for them. That's funny. Nah, but what else do we have over here?
Since then we've always been really close.
Hmm.
I don't know. We were always together.
You know, like thing I always like to talk about.
Memories.
I always like remembering that your mom would have food for me, like cause
Oh yeah, my mom had like her own little cabinet full of food that only Jered would eat, just because Jered was super picky.
yeah, I used to only eat saltine crackers, spam in a can, and peanut butter sandwiches. So his mom had a freaking cabinet full for only that stuff.
Yeah.
Fun facts: Jared would not eat pizza.
No, yeah.
To force him.
Yeah, he would be
I
forced.
remember I was paid one day $10 to eat a slice of pizza,
Yep.
and then I was very hesitant. It took
Jared
me
was
3
sweet.
hours.
Ever since he ate that slice of pizza, he never.
His
Dude.
life changed.
I remember that day I had tears in my eyes. And as my tia Mariori, she was the one telling me to eat pizza, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna eat that. And she was like, do it, please, for me. I was like, I don't want to. I'm scared. And then I did it or whatever, you know, and I liked it. And I remember my mom was hella excited when they came home. But man, she would have, if she could look back now, she would be disappointed.
No.
No, and then, hold up. There was another thing.
Friendship. Oh.
I can't remember.
Go
Hold
for
up.
it.
I'm trying to remember. There was oh yeah, the one, I remember this was I don't know if I've told it on here before, but the first time I ate a quesadilla, and then these guys know that freaking quesadillas with us, that was like an everyday, literally like 3 times a day thing. That'd be the only thing we ate.
Hey, Ticos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ticos, I know you're listening. Next time I go to Georgia, I want like 3 quesadillas already made for me. Prepared.
Dude, every time that anybody would come to our house, we were making quesadillas.
Tico sees us again, he cries.
Oh yeah, every time Tico sees them again, he just starts crying.
Oh my god, like when they came the other time, remember? Ticos was like,
I love Ticos.
first when he saw you guys, he was like, oh, Ticos knew for like weeks that they were coming, right? Like we accidentally let it slip, right? And then he knew like a week or a week and a half before. And he was like, okay, cool, let me know when. Like we didn't tell him when they were coming, but we were like, okay, let me know. And then what's it called? He saw them, he was like, oh shoot, they're here. Like all like if nothing, you know? And then
Yeah, he walked in and I was like, "You're not gonna say hi?" And I got up to say hi and everything to give him a hug, and he started bawling.
yeah. He was just like, oh cool. And then like he's hugging Dodos for like 5 seconds and then he doesn't let go. And he's crying there for like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was
Yeah,
funny.
but that's pretty much how it happened. Just like they started off with my mom, like in high school. Like
Hmm.
she was like really close friends with my Yodi, and then just kind of like
Got close to the
since she was
family.
really close, they kind of like
And then from there, it kind of like expanded. Like
Yeah.
we were kind of raised like if we were family. Like I see
Yeah.
Jared's grandma and everything. And like, we
yeah,
hugged them.
we're like we're adopted Colombians.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
The
it is,
that's
yeah.
so true.
They like owned us. We're cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Chepe like
Hashtag Lorenzo.
Oh yeah. Hashtag Lawrence, ooh.
Hashtag Lauren.
Shout out to people that were on that live. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that was so bad.
And, like we're not really like blood family, but we
We're adopted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, but I want to finish that thing I was saying about the quesadilla so people don't tell me about it later. But the first time I ate a quesadilla, I remember I was about 9 or 10, and my mom calls me over to her room. I think she needs something. I'm like, "What's up, ma?" And she said, "Look, Jered, I want you to try." And I remember too when she was telling me she usually eats 2, right? If she eats quesadillas, she eats 2. She asked me for 3, and I was like, "That's weird." And then I went to the room and she was like, "Look, Jered, I want you to eat this quesadilla." I was like, Don't even start with me. I'm not gonna freaking put that in my mouth. I'm not gonna hold it." I was like, "I just do that for you. I'm not doing it." She's like, "Jered, what if one day somebody kidnaps me and they have a gun pointed to my head?" Huh?
Yeah, no. Mooner makes up some like crazy stories.
Dude, I know, and I was 10, right? So I'm like all freaked out.
Die. Like random.
Scenarios. But then she tells me, "What if somebody has a gun pointed to my head?" And they said, "You have 10 seconds to save your mom." what you have to do is eat this quesadilla. And it's like midnight, right? And I'm in the room crying on the floor. I don't know what I would do. She's like, eat it right now. And I was like, oh my God, okay. I start eating it with tears in my eyes. I'm like, how is it? It's pretty good. Man, I remember that day so clearly. I was
Moral of the
freaking out.
story, Jered is chubby because Mooter forced him to eat the quesadilla.
It's all your fault, ma.
That's Mooter's biggest regret.
I bet she wish she never gave me that quesadilla now.
Yeah.
Pues. So you want to go on the next question?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the next one that we're going to give y'all.
Wait, the squad before Lama squad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we were saying, Joshy and Todos were friends with us before it was cool.
Yeah, they were friends with us before being friends with us was cool.
We would sleep over each other.
Oh my God.
Each other's houses every weekend and like after school, like almost.
The one picture was Picos is flipping off the camera.
Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah.
So,
That explains Picos' attitude towards everything.
so I think everyone that's like over 18, they remember the day and age when there was like a, what they call, okay, sorry if this is offensive, but like swag, you know, when everybody had like the, what's it called? Like snapbacks and everybody was all cool. And then when they would post pictures, they would post these hella edited pictures on Facebook
Yeah.
with like bubble text. That was us. So Joshy, and it was Joshy that always made them. It was always Joshy or Todos that made them.
Yeah.
And then
What?
like the little pictures with all the edits on it.
Nah.
That was Dodos.
Oh, it was Todos, yeah.
No, wait.
It was one of you guys.
The one with the names on
I
it.
don't even know who did.
No,
It
but
was
that
you,
was like
you.
that was like normal though, because
Yeah.
remember when we did it, like everybody
Yeah,
would
yeah.
do stuff like
It
that.
was like all in.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, everybody would do stuff like that all the time, and you know, and then it was
I
like,
still have that
dude,
picture
I remember
too,
when we had when you guys made that picture, we're like, dude, this is hella bad. You sent it on Kick
Oh yeah. Kick was a thing. Yeah. Kick.
when Kick was a thing, but and then
That just did. That's
we
like,
had-
You guys are always older than me.
yeah,
Those
and
You
then-
guys are all like 2 years older than me. Jared's 3 years, and like you guys were all in high school together. I'm still in junior high.
Yeah.
yeah,
Side note, again, it's completely off topic, but remember that one picture of Matthew and the duck?
Oh yeah. Oh, I had that in my other phone.
oh, I have that in my Dropbox.
Oh my god.
Those
I
are hella
think I
funny.
still have it. We can post it.
We should post
Yeah,
it. Matthew's gonna get all mad.
dude, I have this other picture that we can't show, but it's when we were pantsing Matthew.
And him on his birthday?
No, when we were pantsing him at my house.
Oh, okay.
And like oh my God, it was so funny. You see him, so much fear in his eyes.
The tiger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the tiger.
Oh my God. But we had a what was it called? We had like the LDM squad, and it was like all of our like older friends, you know, like or people that we're still friends with, obviously, but it was like the younger kids, you know, like the people that were our age, like 15, 16.
At the time, we were like too young to be with like the older ones.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, I was like 12. You guys were like 14, and so like that. Like we just had our own little like clique.
Before we had cars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
and then
Yeah.
and then what's it called? We would always sleep over at each other's house, like Jesus, my house, Joshy's house, and then what's it called? We had a remember it was one
We
time at my
posted
house.
just to go get food. 'Cause we
Yeah.
had a car.
Yeah. And then, dude, remember, like, explain the thing that you were saying about, like, how we had the squad master initiation.
Oh
Squad
yeah.
master
So
or regular initiation?
The member, and then the squad master.
so the initiation, like we do like a bunch of stupid crap. Like we just do random crap and like dare each other, and then like what our initiation was to. Oh, sorry.
Hold
I forgot.
Before I said continue, mom and dad are gonna hear this. Sorry about this, mom and dad.
Sorry about this, mom and dad.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the initiation was what, lighting our hands on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd put like hand sanitizer, and then like we'd get like a little match and
Yeah.
like, see who seconds,
Yeah.
and like that was our initiation. And then we said there had to be one squad master, and then was it Jered or Jhovan that did it?
Jovan wanted to be it, but Jered was like, "No, I'm." And
Yeah.
Jered gets all bravo and stuff.
Hmm.
So
Takes off his shirt,
he
puts
takes
hand
off his shirt.
sanitizer all over his body,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They lit my entire belly on fire.
put it on his chest.
I remember I was scared when it happened because I told you guys to put it out after, and it was like you guys were taking long, and I was like, hurry!
Yeah.
Oh my God, but that was funny.
Jered became squad master.
Yes.
Then
Because
they went streaking, or we all went streaking.
Yeah.
In our we went like one block.
It was like a block or two.
We locked outside.
Jhovan.
Yeah, we locked him and he was all naked
We
at the
took-
front door.
He took off all.
I took off everything.
Closed inside, locked the door.
Yeah.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
There was no one outside. It was just me naked outside. I was like,
Dude, we were so dumb back then. I would never do that again.
You
Oh,
guys
like-
remember that one time the glass broke?
oh yeah, Dodos broke the glass. That was hella funny.
I was scared as
hell. That was so loud. Like I've never heard anything as loud as that.
dude. Mudo was pissed.
Yeah, Mutter was all. She came out of the bed all crazy.
Oh my god.
And then we actually fell asleep.
Yeah, dude. It was dude. That random glass was on the freaking chair.
It was in
Yeah.
the kitchen. It was weird. It was in the kitchen too,
Yeah, that was
or
like-
not the
Yeah.
kitchen in the
Comedor.
yeah.
And then like I just bumped into it and it freaking broke and like.
It's because
was
we
so
were
loud,
walking back, I
like-
think, to get snacks, like in the middle of the night, and then like we didn't want to turn the lights on because we didn't want my mom to see that we were awake and get all mad at us. So Todos is all walking in the dark, and that fool just bumps into it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was hella funny, dude.
Like to explain the noise, it was kind of like Stone Cold Steve Austin's freaking song.
Yeah.
That's how it was. Like
Yeah.
super loud.
And it was this dumb bass. I don't even know. We never even put anything in it.
Mudo was pissed though. I've never seen Mudo so pissed.
Remember they had 2 bases though. It's okay. We have another one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what we said. It. My mom was like, "It doesn't matter. We need two."
That was,
Oh my god, that was hella funny.
do you guys remember when we were sleeping in the tent in my backyard and
With Joe and Joey?
that was-
Joe and Joey
that's when
went-
we met right?
that's when you met who?
Hona.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We were sleeping in the tent, no?
Hona.
Yeah, back then we had this big old tent that was like
we all-
20 feet long, and what we did was like we would always have like a camping thing in our backyard, right? And then one day we had these foster kids that we had, right?
Yeah, we
Joe and this his I don't know, his friend, right?
Joey. It was another foster kid.
Yeah, this other foster kid, right? And then yeah, they were good friends of ours too. Shout out to Joe if you're listening. But we had, and then that food Joey. What
I
happened?
still remember one of them ran into the house and blew the air horn.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
It was Joe, yeah.
And then so it's
And
like
Mudo
2 in the
turned off
morning.
the heater.
Yeah.
He sees-
yeah.
So it
It was like 2 in the morning. Oh, you want to say it?
yeah, so it was like basically what's it called? So we were sleeping in the tent outside and Joey or Joe. It was cold, so we had a heater. We were like watching a movie with like a projector or something, and we got bored or whatever. So and we had this air horn, and Joe's like, okay, I'm gonna go and scare Mooter and Pooter in their bed. So he goes and sneaks like really quietly goes to their room, and he
Right by the door.
late at night, and he goes.
And then you hear
We hear a bunch of stopping. We're like, hey, everybody starts running back to the tent.
and then she's like, "Idiota!"
Idiotas, ¿qué dices? We all ran to the tent and everybody was dead quiet, pretending to be asleep.
My mom walks in the tent and sits she's short. She's like 4'8" or something. She walks and she's standing in the tent. None of us can stand in
Es
the tent.
estúpidos, ya sé que están despiertos. And she was pissed and she's like, les voy a quitar el heater. She takes the heater, she takes everything away, and we're pretending to be asleep the whole time. It was hilarious.
Dude, it was hella cold.
And in the morning when she saw it, she was pissed. It was hella funny, dude.
She literally fell off her bed.
Oh man, that was hella funny.
Dude, that time was funny.
We had hella moments like that.
Ram took us for Matthew's birthday.
Oh my gosh.
That's another story.
I hated Iram that day.
Dude, but Iram, don't go. You're gonna get stuck. Oh, the minivan. And like 3 seconds later, Iram, we're stuck.
Yeah, we
Dude,
got
so
stuck in the dunes like
Ex-
that.
so like to explain, or you want to explain to everybody why we were together and like what was going on or what?
Oh yeah, so pretty much. It was Matthew's birthday, no?
Yeah.
And, so then, so Matthew, we were gonna go to
Ugly
local.
butt.
It was that.
Yeah.
Ugly butt.
Okay, but
Yeah, so it was that day, and then we were gonna go to Lopez, and then there's only 2 spots in Lopez Lake, but I'm gonna wait till we get there for I can get the best spot. Matthew just reserved the camping site. No,
My dad knows
my
what he's
dad,
doing.
like, yeah, so then ends up like we called like right before we go, and then they were packed, and then so now we have like a van full of like all our camping gear and stuff like that, and we're trying to look for campsites. Like long story short, we end up going to the dunes like like midnight or past midnight looking for a spot to camp, and then Iram's with this little minivan. We're like, Iram, you're gonna get stuck.
Oh,
like,
God,
this all like say, no, I got this. He's like, gosh, like, this is how you guys do it. And like 5 seconds later, we're stuck.
Yeah.
And then like the tide's all. But,
Yeah, he was almost in the water.
Yeah, we were stuck for a while.
We ended up camping at Advil Hudson, train there.
We got there like at 3 o'clock in the morning. We're all dead.
We were all pissed. And
I remember I was yelling at Iram.
Oh yeah, Ram slept in the minivan.
In the minivan, we're all cold outside, we're pissed. And Iram, and
It was still hella fun though.
I was mad because Iram kept making stupid decisions.
That's just Ram though. That's what it is.
Early went to low. It was pretty fun.
If there is like one time that you can remember that like that you would say is like your favorite memory with us, what would it be?
you go first, let's see.
I don't really want to say it. But it was one of you guys' fight.
Oh my god! Just explain the fight. It's not bad.
Yeah, our house was like a fight club.
Yeah.
Dude, did your parents have cameras back then?
Oh yeah,
Those.
The Twinkie one.
Explain the Twinkie one.
Put the Twinkie down.
Yeah.
yeah.
For the one when we were playing football outside of Matthew's house, and Jered did the roll.
Oh my god!
Explain both of them.
Which like a vivid image in my. Honestly, all of our memories were hella fun.
Yeah.
Like especially like recently when we went to Georgia.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Like every
What happened?
day with you guys, it's memorable.
Yeah. Okay, but I want to explain the fight. Oh wait, what?
I said even when Jhovan would try to copy my truck.
Copy picture.
Hey, I had that truck first.
No, I had my truck first. What are you
No,
talking
I got that before it was my birthday. No, I got that truck first.
about? Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
I got my license before you.
Was it? Did I get my truck before? I'm trying to
Yeah.
think.
Dude, and Todos is hella year younger than you.
And then we had the exact same sticker in the same spot.
Yeah,
everything, Tinted windows.
We got our
pulled up next to each other, looked identical.
yeah, we got our trucks around the same time, I think, no?
Yeah, it was about the same time, but
Yeah. I'm not
I
sure.
think I had mine first. Or either
Oh.
way, we had like identical trucks.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Because yours was
Yeah, Paloma was going into it.
La Paloma.
La Paloma.
Shout out to La Paloma. She's out there
Oh,
somewhere.
shout out to Paloma, who's a girl in Alameda that listens to this.
Paloma burnout.
Oh yeah, the burnouts in my truck. I was like,
donuts.
the donuts in my truck. It was hella bad.
Paloma.
What happened?
Oh, see, that's why I know I had my truck before you, because I had to drive your truck to Pat.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have your.
No, that's why. That's why I had my truck before you.
No.
Why would you take?
Way, but I drove your truck because you didn't have a.
Yeah, I didn't have a license. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was driving.
The Avalon, didn't
I was driving without a license for years. Until I got pulled over and I had to get a license.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to give you guys a information of how Asiel is. He's currently on top.
He what?
He is currently on top of my gaventon.
On top of your what?
Ceiling. You guys know how my room is, right? How the
Send him a
gaveton-
Yeah.
picture.
I'll send you guys a picture. But like he's on the gaveton.
I want to see.
I want to see because I don't know what that means in Spanish.
And he's like just standing on top of it, like pacing around on top of the gaveton.
Let me see. Hello. Wait, keep your Snapchat
Like
open
the
so I
random-
can see it. Oh my god, that's freaking funny.
Send it to Jhovan.
Hey, what's it called? While we find that picture, or you guys send the picture or something. But
I just sent it to Jhovan.
Yeah, I got it.
oh, okay. Let me see.
Oh, yeah, the beep.
What the hell are you doing?
He's just standing up there.
He's at the edge of the bunk bed.
Oh, weird.
Dude, I remember I had bunk beds before, and I was sleeping on the top bunk, and then like we had like a double mattress, right? And the way like they were so thick, right, the mattresses, that I didn't have like the little railing. And then one time I was asleep, and then I fell off, and then I wake up and I hit the floor freaking face first, and I was like, oh, and then I started crying, dude. But I fell asleep right there because I couldn't even get up. I was in so much pain. It was the weirdest experience ever. You guys have not. It's the weirdest thing when you're asleep and you wake up falling, literally, not in a dream.
From pain.
Yeah, falling from pain, and then I'm on the floor and I don't even understand what happened. I'm like, why am I hurting? Oh my god. Oh, but I want to explain the Twinkie fight at least.
Oh yeah, explain that.
Oh yeah, that one was good.
Okay, so one day we're at Joshy's house, and then I don't know why we were fighting, right?
We got BB guns for Christmas.
Oh yeah, we got you guys.
We got the BB guns for Christmas.
Yeah, you
They
guys.
got a what?
BB guns.
Like,
Oh yeah. And we're. Hey, I'll let you guys explain it. When do you explain it?
They were hella good.
They were hella good. Like, do you get shot and they leave you like hella bruised and cuts? Javon had this. Oh no, Jered had this. Oh, okay. So we were sitting down and Asiel was walking to like the kitchen area where the all the snacks and cupboards and all like that. And Asiel's like, "Hey, you guys want Twinkies?" And Jered, obviously being Jered, he's like, "Yeah, me, I want Twinkies."
That's when I was fat.
You still are.
That's when I started becoming fat.
Fool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say that.
Yeah.
Sure.
But Jered obviously got up all quick. Javon, I don't know how he ended up with one of the BB guns, and
Oh, the one against Nathaniel. He was the only one there.
Nathaniel, it was you guys, us, and Nathaniel.
Oh, because Nathaniel wanted to play basketball.
yeah, that's
No, we
right.
invited all the Jovan is over, and that's the day we did all the boxing.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
I remember
So
I
we
was
waited
really
for
pissed that
everybody
day.
to get here. Yeah, and then I offered
Mm,
Jered a
wait,
Twinkie.
So now we know why Dad put cameras.
No.
What?
Why what?
Record all the boxing matches.
What'd you say?
That was
Why
before
Dad
we had
put cameras
Oh, now he put cameras for that. If that happens ever again.
inside here. But Javon ended up with one of the BB guns, and Jered was in the kitchen, and Javon points the gun at Jered. Put the Twinkie down. And Jered's like, "You better not shoot." and then Javon again thinking he's a damn police officer.
Put it down.
He's
No
like,
problem.
"Put it down, and we don't have a problem."
Dude, it was like a 2-minute standoff.
Pulls the
Shot him right in the freaking face.
I was so it was basically I was just playing around, just joking around with him, and I said, "Put the Twinkie down," pointing the gun at him, and we're like across the room. I'm like, "Put the Twinkie down." He's like, "Okay, Javon, chill. Better not shoot me. I'm gonna eat this Twinkie." I said, "All you gotta do is put the Twinkie down. We're good. That's all you gotta do."
Jered was.
And he was pissed already because he really wanted to eat that Twinkie.
That was gonna be one of the first time. Like I hadn't had a Twinkie in forever.
Oh yeah, he's like, "Dude, I've never had a Twinkie before. This could be my first time." I was like, "Put the Twinkie down." It was pull crap, obviously. I was like, "Put the Twinkie down."
I don't remember.
And he's pissed, and I'm like, "Dude, just put the Twinkie down." He didn't put it down, so I shot him.
He got me right on the lip.
I got him right in the lip, and he got pissed.
And then didn't we start fighting?
Immediately, Jered tosses the Twinkie.
Oh yeah,
I
and he grabs the Twinkie, throws it at me. It hits the window right behind me because I ducked, and he missed. And freaking, we start going at it like in the couch.
Jered rushed them.
Jered rushed me, but
Javon just-
I just beat the crap out of him.
And they're
Well-
already kind of chill. Like they had went at it for like a good minute, right?
Javon's
And
just on top.
yeah,
They're on the
Javon's on-
sofa. And he's beating
Think about it like this. It's like two bears fighting.
Yeah.
I was in the fetal position.
Going back and forth, and
finally separate them.
they separate, and Jered said something else, right?
He said something.
Because Jered was in the restroom and his lip was bleeding, so I'm all like, "Hey, your lips, like, hey, what the hell?" Like, fighting, so like that. I'm like, you should have just put the Twinkie down. No, but he's stupid. He should never shot. Like, he got pissed, so he walked back to the sideline. Like, you bastard! Like, goes off.
No, I go behind him and I sucker punch him in the
Then
face.
So what happened when most of Javon and Jered's fights? It calms down, and then Jered gets this all of a sudden like little rush to fight again, and they fight again. And the second round was on.
Wait, hold up. Say it again. Second round. You got cut off.
The second round, Javon had Jered against the wall by the throat.
Oh yeah, I had him by the throat against the wall.
That's exactly how Javon had him. And Jered's like struggling, kicking and punching, like trying to.
Because Jawan's reach is bigger than mine.
And Jered
let me go. And Jhovan's like, chill. He's like, I'm gonna let you go, but chill. And I remember I was right next to Jhovan. I was about to hold him because I knew he was gonna do it. And Jered right in the face, and he just walks off like, okay.
No. But did you remember? He was like, I remember this too, because I was like, he said to me, he's like, shut up right now. I was like, F you. And then he punches me. And then he's like, you want to shut up now? And I'm quiet for like 10 seconds. F you.
And I keep punching him.
I don't know why I was so dumb, dude.
But that was one of the funniest moments. Or the football one when Jhovan just smacked his butt and Jered got super mad.
No. I was literally, Jhovan literally raped me. That was freaking disgusting.
No, this is what happened, right? This is what happened. We were playing football, me and Dodos. It was me. It was me and Dodos.
And I raped him.
Me and Dodos. It was me, Dodos, and somebody else, probably Jesus or something. Against Matthew, Josh, and Jered. Obviously, me and Dodos are way better. We're more athletic, and we beat the crap out of these fools.
2 against 3, and we were hella raping.
We were hella raping you guys.
Yeah, you rapist.
and that's I slapped Jered in the butt, but I put my finger in his butt, like, you know what I mean? Like, I put my finger pretty.
He did it on purpose, so I could feel uncomfortable.
I put my finger in his hole. Like, messing around.
Dude, I felt so violated.
And he got.
Like, he was just like, you know what I mean? Like,
I was basically telling him, like, we're raping you right now.
You literally did.
And he got mad, and I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, I just got raped and I should be calm.
I was like, dude, chill. It's just a joke. I was like, dude, chill.
Dude, that feels so uncomfortable.
Anyways, he came too close to me and I punched him.
And I literally rolled like in anime.
he tried to.
Oh yeah.
What?
I charged you.
Oh,
Jhovan's face. And
yeah,
Jhovan was not having it. So Jhovan like did a crow hop.
And I punched him. And he fell. You were bleeding from your ear, huh?
I was bleeding from my
He
ear.
was hella bleeding. I remember, like, after the fight broke, Jered went walking. Like, I was like, he's walking on the street. I went to go find him. I was walking with him. He was all pissed.
That's when we didn't drive, and my mentality was like, I'm gonna walk home. It's gonna take 4 hours, but I'm gonna walk home. I walked 2 blocks and came back.
I brought him back.
And he came back still like cussing. I was like, what the hell? Just go to.
That's what I'm saying.
What
I
happened?
think one of the funniest fights was Jhovan and Manasseh. That was like.
Oh my god. That was scary, Jhovan. I remember I was like worried.
Dude, I hella made him bleed, dude. I felt bad for him.
What messed him up was the uppercut.
So uneven.
He got knocked out really bad.
He didn't have any title. He kind of put his hands like up, like nipple level, right?
Nipple level.
And he wasn't covering his face at all. And Jhovan starts going ham on his face. Bah, bah, bah.
The uppercut was where I finished
And then
him.
this fool like has him pinned up against because we would
The finish. I was like, boss.
no, but we would do it in our backyard, right?
Yeah, I
And
know.
then he had him pinned up against the fence.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like, boo, boo, taking him to the corner of the fence, like these 30 feet. He gets like halfway.
Shout out.
L-
Shout out to
Literally,
Manasseh.
you literally scrape your hand across the
Manasseh
floor.
is
That deep of a
everybody.
uppercut.
Like, honestly,
Manasseh has balls,
Manasseh's
bro.
gained everyone's respect.
Yeah, that day he got respect.
Yeah, because he got the poop beat out of him, and he still was like, we were like, dude, are you good? He's like, yeah, I'm
One
fine.
of the
I'll
best
do it
fights
again.
was Jhovan and or excuse me, Jered.
Good evening.
What? Who was it?
You and Manasseh.
Oh, yeah. That was
Yeah.
also good. I hated the one that had with Adriel.
If you guys
Oh,
want to see that video, I have it. Just let me
Which one?
post it on the Lama Podcast
The
Instagram.
knock-
Okay, hold up. But that thing, Adriel, like, is, like, over me by, like, 50, 60 pounds, man. He was freaking huge.
And Jared's very fat.
And
so,
I'm fat.
so that's saying a lot about Adriel. Shout out to Adriel.
We're not saying anything about Adriel, but I'm not saying that.
Shout out to Adriel.
Dude, yeah, he had me by a lot. And then, that was the thing, too. Like, I was talking with him after, right? And he was telling me, he's like, dude, Jered, honestly, I was getting, like, hella messed up. Like, I was, like, getting, like, dizzy and stuff because you were hitting me a lot. Because I I was hitting this fool like I hit him like 50 times, like good shots in the face, you know. And I was because like I have like, we're not all of us. I think we're all like decent, you know, like we have decent form and stuff. And like I was hitting him a bunch, and this fool, he has no form, right? So what he does is that he just like swings his arms, his whole body. He swings it like if it's like like if he's gonna throw like a frisbee or something. And I'm like, what? He hit me 3 times and I fell down. He freaking knocked me, dude. And then I remember Josh. I don't remember saying it, but I do like I remember like thinking something like that, but I don't remember it being that day because Josh said I got up and I was like, Jered, are you okay? I had a dream like this.
Yeah. You're like, whoa, this is so weird. I had a dream that I felt like. I remember
it's funny. We were like in the park, like anybody could see us, and there was like people passing by just watching us fight.
Yeah, a bunch of kids fighting.
Dude, it was freaking horrible. We made ourselves bleed and we were hurting like crazy.
Yeah, it was fun.
Dude, yeah, it was freaking. That was fun.
What's your favorite memory with Josh and Dodos?
My favorite memory with Josh and Dodos? I don't know. I remember one time. I don't know why. This is like a memory that always comes in my head. That one time we were at their house when we were young, right? When we were small. And I think you guys were moving your beds or something. And like we had it up against the wall. And like we were like in like we were like in the space in between the wall and the bed. Mm-hmm. And then we started punching each other through the bed. I don't know why. I remember so clear because I was like, I thought it was fun, and at one point I got scared because it was dark. And I was like, holy crap, it's dark in here. But I remember we were punching each other right there, and I remember your sisters were in the room. Like, it's back when you lived by the park. Do you remember when you lived by that baseball park?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was over there, because then your sisters were in the room right across from you, like right in front of you. And they like they came out and they were like, what the frick is going on? And I remember how they never talked to me.
They still don't.
They've talked to me about 2 times in their lives.
I've never even heard them talking to each other. Whenever
friendship, they've never like conversated with Jhovan or Jered.
Dude, when I like a couple weeks before I left, it was like at a party or something. She was sitting with like Julia, like your sisters were sitting with Julia and Sue, I think, or somebody, one of them. Yeah. And then I'm walking by, and I think it was who's the taller one?
Oh,
Loami. She's like, "Hi, Jered." Like all like you know happy, and I'm like confused for like 5 seconds. I'm like, what the frick? Did she head at me? I was like, hi, how are you? He's like, good. And you? I'm good.
She kept the conversation going. I was like, what the heck?
Dude, it was so trippy, and I just walked away. I was like, okay, bye. And I was like, dude, what the frick just happened? They've never talked to me before in their lives.
You know what I was just thinking? Like how my mom and my Jody were in high school, and also they had twins.
Oh yeah, they both had twins. That's
dude,
crazy.
That's such friend goals.
Yeah, like the twins are best friends.
Yeah, like my sisters are friends with my Odie's daughters.
Dude, watch when we have kids. We have like 4 sets of twins, and they're gonna be the best friends.
Bunch of twins.
My son's gonna be Jhovan. The other one's gonna be Jered.
Yeah.
You know, and you guys are gonna have a Dodos.
We're gonna have a Dodos and a freaking Josh.
Man, that sucks for Josh. He's gonna have a Jhovan.
I feel bad for you. You're gonna have a Jhovan. That's hella bad. That's funny.
What do you mean? Jhovan means badass.
Jhovan's a badass.
J, badass.
H, badass. There you go.
Oh my god, that was freaking funny.
Nah, but freaking yeah, I remember those. That was pretty fun. Yeah. Mm-hmm. My favorite memory with you guys would probably be. I don't know. We've had a lot of memories, and they're all my favorite. But
I literally could sit down for like an hour and think of like something, like 100 things.
We could like all day.
We could be here all day talking about stories and stuff.
Yeah.
But, one that we had recently here in Georgia. Remember when we were in the car? We were going ham.
Ham and what?
In the car, and we were like singing all crazy.
Yeah, it was like right after you got pulled over.
No? Did I get pulled over? No. I'm talking about like one of the last days you guys were here. We were all singing and
in the car when we lose our voice.
Like our heart and soul.
Yeah. We were singing all crazy,
dude. So we like held up to set it up. Like we had this stupid thing that we would do. Like at we had this like I don't know why at one point.
We would drive like at midnight.
Yeah,
like midnight.
We would hang out with each other. It's when we started driving or whatever, and we would always.
No, I'm saying
like, no, but I'm saying like to set it up or whatever.
Okay,
yeah. So like we would like hang out, and then we're driving home. And we go down Broadway, right? The main street.
The longest street.
The longest street right there. We don't even go on the freeway because we're like, beep that. So we go on Broadway. It's like 2 a.m. There's nobody in the street. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're driving like 15 miles an hour.
20 miles an hour.
Yeah, and then when there's a car behind us, Todos like slows down, goes behind us, lets the car pass, and we keep going like at 10 miles an hour. And we're
And
like
we
just
have our music blasting.
Yeah.
And singing to each other.
we both put like 103.3 the vibe, and it has like that thing, or we'll put like the song and
No,
sync
but,
it.
what's the song?
All of me
All of me.
by John Legend. We'll put it together and we'll sync it, right? And then we're singing it together, like blasting our thing, and then we'll get really close together with our cars, and we'll hold hands.
We'll hold hands, yeah. Hold it down. All the way through Broadway.
What should be like a 5-minute drive turns into 30 minutes.
Yeah. And we're just singing that. So basically, when you guys were here the last time, when they were here the last time in Georgia, a month ago,
A month ago.
yeah, one of the nights, one of that nights we came. I don't know where we were at. I'm trying to think. Where were we?
We were with Ticos. I
I
don't
think
know why.
Wahala.
Oh, we were probably in Wahala. Yeah.
Shout out to Wahala people.
Shout out to Wahala.
Oh, you know their dad is our new supervisor?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's going to be coming here all the time now.
Oh, that's cool.
Hello
Yeah.
there.
But we were in the car and we were singing that song and like some Bruno Mars songs. We were singing like, "When I catch a grenade."
Oh, yeah.
And we were shaking the car like crazy.
Dude, and we're literally, like, remember at the
banging on
corner?
the doors. and
Remember we
stuff?
were on the corner before the street, and you stopped in the middle of the, like, the curve,
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
I
curve.
stopped in the curve.
And we were like, and we will never, ever, ever leave it.
And I stopped. I stopped in the middle of the road and go, and never.
And right after that, I was like, Jhovan, keep going. This is not safe.
He stops the brakes.
And then all of our voices were already gone, and we started yelling like, "We will never, ever, ever." We're like singing totally. We were like, "What the heck?" We were just yelling it, dude. It was bad.
Dude, that was fun.
That was one of my favorite memories. But like I said, we could be here all day talking about some memories.
Yeah.
That was one of them. That was a fun one, and a lot just like those.
You know what I think? Like, it's something random, but, like, I wonder if other people have friends like we have with Todos, you know what I mean? Or if there's people out there that, like, live a sad life and they don't have a friend like that.
Nah, I think there's people that don't have friends like that.
Friends.
I
We're
think
like-
it's
yeah, we're
rare,
like-
but it's rare for someone to have something like that. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's rare.
I have
Why
more
not?
relationship than like even some of my family.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah, that's hella true.
Yep.
Man.
Take him
We start crying right here.
We're brothers. That's what it is. Like even Muda said it. Like when it was like.
Oh,
leaving
like
Toronto
our
before.
last day there, like when we went to order wings, and we walked into the wing shop, and it's like, yes, they're all my kids, the skinny ones and the fat ones.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. The skinny ones and the fat ones are mine.
No, I remember when Asiel was here, like, Asiel came and he stayed with us for like a week, right? Dude, yeah, dude, she acted like he was a stray dog or something.
I was like, she texted me. He's like, "Where's Luciel?" I said, "We're taking him home." She's like, "Why?" I said, "Because he has a family." What the heck? He's like, "No, I want him." I was like, "Mutter, we can't keep him. He's not a dog."
And then my mom texted me too. She's like, "So you're taking him back?" I was like, "Yeah,
She's
he
like,
has to go home."
and she's like,
She's
"I
like-
lost a son today."
Yeah,
She's like, "I lost a son today." I was like, "What?" I still have that text message. I was like,
I
"The
know.
beep?"
That's hella funny.
dude, and she was so legit. She's like,
I wanted to keep him. I was like, "Mutter, he's not a dog."
dude, and she was so serious too. Like telling me, she's like, "Hey, Jered, you don't think that we can adopt him even if he's older than 18?"
I was like, "He's not. No, he
I
has
was
a
like-
family."
I was like, I think you had to ask his mom that he lives with.
Shout out to Uziel.
Shout out to Asiel. I know he's listening.
Dude, that was freaking funny.
Yeah, that was pretty funny though. Honestly,
Yeah.
I liked it.
Shout out to
Shout out to who?
all of the
Wahala.
holla.
Oh, shout out to
Yeah,
all the Wahala
shout out to
people.
Wahala.
Dude, honestly, like that Georgia trip was like probably like,
Yeah.
the best trip I'll ever take.
Total
Yeah.
every penny.
It was cool. It was
Yeah.
cool. We had a lot of fun.
That
I
was
like
hella
it.
fun. Dude, my dad yesterday, since the brother from Wahala was
I was
our
trying
new
to go for, like, a
supervisor.
year.
Huh?
It was long overdue. I was trying to go for like a year.
Dude,
Oh,
for
yeah.
real. But dude, what's it called? My dad, he kept trying to say Wahala. He's like, oye, don't, ese hermano está de la Lula,
La Lula.
de Walla Wula.
Wait, no, Wahala.
Wahala, footer. Wahalula? Sounded like a Hawaiian.
Where's
Uh,
Footer at?
Footer?
Probably
Yeah,
asleep or something.
yeah, I think he's asleep right now. He works tomorrow. Hey, you need to stop burping. My mom got mad at you the other day.
I'm burping. It's just I don't know,
Joan, you need to stop burping on your podcast.
dude.
Disgusting.
Dude, I never burp.
What do you mean?
Like
You're like,
throughout the day though.
I know he always says that he burps during the podcast, and it's like disgusting too, cause like he'll
Disgusting.
burp and he'll be like, "Hey guys, I just burped." I don't know. It's a
Yeah.
thing that I do now.
It's a thing that I do now. I'm just burping. Nah, but I burped what?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, Jovan is the type of guy that he burps and he's like, oh, dang, no.
That was a good one. Yeah, no. But it's the.
You need to stop burping. Be professional.
Yeah, John, be professional.
I know, dude. My bad, guys. My bad, guys.
You know, like the memories we have in my freshman year. Oh, dude, that was hella fun. Because Jered was a senior, I was a freshman. You guys what, juniors?
Yeah, we were juniors.
Dude, that was hella fun. We
Dude,
had
those
PE
were good
together.
times.
Oh yeah, me and Dodos had PE together. So all that year, I would do nothing. Like I would just like, I don't think I did anything. Did I do anything, Dodos?
You had weights on, didn't you?
What's up, Bubba?
Did I do anything that year? Was I like a TA or was it me like actually participating?
No, you're it's a regular weights, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Cause there was
You
a
had
year.
weights, and then I had PE.
Yeah. So I would just be lifting weights, or whatever. But we usually be chilling since I did football, so I didn't really have to lift weights. I would just be like there, and Dodos would be like he was a freshman, so he had to do like real like stuff. But PE stuff. But we would just be like kicking it before PE and stuff. It was pretty cool. I remember it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're hella chill, yeah.
It was hella chill, yeah.
So also, it's great to reminisce, right? It's great to
Great to
think
what?
back, reminisce.
Remember who?
Yeah, don't
Reminisce.
Cry, guys.
What?
And
Reminisce.
when you get to Africa, don't cry.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we haven't even said like.
Oh
why we
yeah. Wait, what happened?
did-
What'd you say, Todos?
We haven't like said why we're doing this podcast right now.
Oh yeah, that's what we're getting to.
Josh
So
is leaving
Josh is leaving to Africa tomorrow or when?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Gloria a Cristo.
Gloria al Señor.
Praise the Lord. You want to tell our viewers, even though 89% or 95% will know why, do you want to tell them why you're going to Africa?
You cut off again.
Yeah, you could cut
Oh.
it off, dude.
I think 95% of the people know, but do you want to tell them why you're going to Africa?
He won an all expense trip to Africa.
So
I
he
won.
he got an email from a prince in Africa.
Okay, guys, you guys have to let me speak.
Go
Alright, so
ahead.
the real reason why I'm going to Africa is because, you know, I'm gonna do a combine and see which black little kids I should adopt
Perfect.
so I can become
Dude.
millionaires.
That's the only
Sending me footage.
exactly. Let me have one, all right? Let me get the
Like,
5-star.
we're having our little combine thing.
Like little mini Josh.
I
he has
want-
potential.
I want
So,
a 5-star kid, Josh.
Start
yeah.
looking
Five-star
for a
recruit.
outside linebacker.
I'll take a defensive lineman.
Can
I'll
I get
take
an
that.
85 overall rated one?
I want a Julio Jones.
But that's
If you
the
can
real
find him.
Oh, beautiful. Isn't it great? Finding children to do work for you.
That'd be fun, huh?
No, but Josh is going because what's it called? He's a missionary.
Gloria al Señor.
Praise the Lord.
So he's gonna be gone for a while. So we did this little podcast.
Because we're gonna do it here, and then we're gonna do another one when Josh is in Africa.
When Josh is in Africa, we will be talking about his stories, about him eating rats, about him climbing and driving elephants to work every day. What else?
Drive.
Driving, yeah, not riding, driving elephants.
He has to put it in shift and everything. You don't even want to know where he has to do that.
Yeah, so
You don't want to know where he has to touch to put it
he
in
will be
to
driving
put it in
elephants.
shift.
And Josh,
To put it into drive, you guys don't want to know.
yeah, you guys don't want to know what.
For another podcast.
Another podcast. He will be fighting lions.
Every single day.
Making his own pottery. Showering in the river,
Hunting my own chickens.
hunting chickens and stuff. Fighting monkeys on a daily basis.
Trying to not get AIDS.
Trying not to get Ebola.
Simultaneously while preaching to the lost souls.
Yeah, talking to Michael Jordan. What else is there?
Their
And-
Lord and Savior,
Their
Michael
Lord and
Jordan.
And yeah, that's pretty much what Josh is gonna be doing.
They're all saying, or no, they say like about is it Michael Jordan that has AIDS? who has AIDS?
No, it's not Michael Jordan.
It's
That's
Magic, right?
Magic Johnson.
They're like,
No, Michael Jordan is not Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson is like their savior. They're like, they say there's one named Magic that can fight the AIDS. He
Yeah.
doesn't die.
Well, dude, did I ever tell you guys the story about when I went to try to make a bank account over there in South Africa? The guy saw my passport. He saw it from the United States, and the guy comes up to me. He's like, "Oh my God, you're from the United States! Like, do you know Little Wayne?" I'm like,
Little Wayne.
or like when I was in, the guy, he saw my passport. He's like, "It's like you tell your president that Trump guy." Like if I have a relationship with him,
You tell your president?
tell him he's a horrible president. I'm like, what?
You should be like, okay, I'll tell him. I'll call him right now. Hey, you just called me. Just call me. I'll be like, hello.
I'm
So-
like, bro,
Just say, hey, Trump, and I'll be like, yeah, what's up?
Hello, Africa. I hate him.
Yeah, that's funny, dude. Do you know Little Wayne?
You know Little Wayne?
Dude, if you tell him you're from California, they'll be like, oh my God, you have to know him. He's your neighbor, right?
So, do you know Little Wayne?
I know. That's the question, Josh. Do you know Little Wayne?
Do you know
No, I
him?
do not.
Do you know Dwayne?
Do you know Dwayne? That's funny, dude. So yeah, we'll be interviewing Joshy again in Africa,
In African soil.
in African soil. Joshy will
Hey,
be.
no wait, I want us to tell him like how he packed
Oh,
last
yeah.
year versus how he packed this year.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah,
There's a huge difference.
last year you packed a bunch of what? What was it? A bunch of
Last year, your mom packed you like 50 pounds worth of Tylenol, didn't she?
With that on the dot.
My mom packed me at least 75 pounds of medicine, like 5 years worth
of medicine.
and she swore I was gonna die over this.
That's hella funny.
He took like 2 shirts.
Like 2 shirts.
One underwear you have to wash every day.
No, bro, I'm serious, guys.
2 pairs of pants and 3 shirts.
I kid you not. I took so much like medicine and different things that I did not need. Like right in front of me and right in front of me, there's a water purifier that I never used. Ran dust on it. Never used it in Africa. And these are things that my parents are like, oh, take it.
Oh my God.
I packed and I took a bunch of clothing and I still had like extra space. And last time I took like 3 shirts, 2 pants, and that was about it.
Please tell me you had more than one pair of underwear.
That's
Had
funny,
to.
but yeah. So
And then now what you have like only like 20 pounds of medicine?
Not even.
Oh my God, that was so funny when we were talking about it. Everybody was packing. I was like, dude, what the frick? The whole counter full of medicine. He sent me a picture. I was like, what the hell is wrong with your mom? I was like, dude, what does she think is gonna happen over there? The people are just like, the people just have like syringes with AIDS ready to kill you. Like, here, take it.
kill the white man. That's funny, dude.
As if it wasn't them freaking raping the monkey or something.
No. What?
They're like, that white man, he brought the disease.
All of-
That was so rad.
I heard people got it from having sex with monkeys.
What?
I've
You
never
just
heard.
switched it up
What happened?
from the gate. No, it's from
Oh yeah, it was from the gays.
from what I remember like reading something, but yeah, I guess it was people like having sex like with animals.
Yeah, or it was probably getting bit by monkeys, you know? More likely. I don't know, maybe those black people are desperate. Let us know, Josh.
Let us know. We will find out in Africa.
Next time on the Lama Podcast, Joshy will have AIDS and a monkey girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you guys the story of the crap.
Of the what?
The Tarzan. Like, there's actually a real story that people tell about like a real Tarzan.
What the beep?
Is that like Santa Claus for them? Like, is that like a story like that?
Yeah, like a legit story that I heard in Gabon.
So instead of Santa Claus, they have a Tarzan?
No, that like apparently you guys
We're totally in Africa.
They say,
yeah, tell it now.
they say Tarzan comes in the middle of the night and under your pillow, he puts medicine for AIDS.
Yeah. That's hella funny.
He puts the cure for AIDS under your pillow.
That's what AIDS.
Honestly. Yes, I know.
Is there something you need to tell us?
I know. That's hella funny.
I start crying.
That's funny, dude.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's
Oh
funny.
my god.
I've just realized that Jered hasn't done
My tea kettle laugh? Dude, the reason I got that laugh was like I was like what's it called? Trying to copy my cousin because she would do it, and then it just stuck, dude.
What cousin?
Hannah, remember when she would laugh? She'd be like,
What the heck?
all weird. She would laugh all weird. I would copy her, and then it just stuck with me. I was like, Jesus Christ, what did this little girl do to me?
That's funny.
Well, do you want to wrap it up, Jovan, or what?
Yeah, we're already at an hour, so we're gonna wrap it up, guys.
Yes.
Dang, dude, that went by quick.
It did
I
went
know
by
that felt shorter than like the podcasts that we do that are like 30 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Esteban. Shout out to Esteban.
Shout out to Esteban. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Esteban, our who was our first guest. I don't know if we could say he's our best guest. No, I'm just kidding, throwing shade.
I don't know if it was the
He's the
best
one.
one. Yeah, he's the only one. Fabian, according to Fabian, he's been our
Oh,
first.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Shout out
we
to
appreciate what's it called, Josh and Dodos for coming on here. We hope that everyone else listening had a good laugh out of this. We hope you guys had some stories that you were able to crack up to. We see everybody messaging us on the Instagram, messaging us on all the different platforms. We appreciate all the support. Once again, if you guys want to talk to us, if you guys have somebody that you want to hear us interview and talk about stupid stories or hear about them as a person, please send us requests at our Instagram, the Lama Podcast. Also, like I said before, we're on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and now on YouTube. Hopefully, we have this episode out by tomorrow night, probably on Tuesday night. And yeah, just send us everything there. Soon we're gonna be recording the podcast. Hopefully within the next couple months.
We're on YouTube now.
We're on YouTube now, guys. Go support over there. Cause what's it called? Like we need we want to get like a lot of subscribers there. We want to have a platform there. Cause soon we're gonna be
Doing video.
posting videos on there and hopefully live streaming in the future. So
Yep.
we want to be able to have you guys there to watch everything that's going on. Once again, this has been Asiel or Todos and Joshi, our best
Never
friends.
call me Asiel again.
I know
Yeah,
that
we
felt so weird, guys.
Asiel.
Yeah, that felt freaking disgusting. That's like saying the F word.
Asiel, he has anger problems.
He has anger problems.
Don't call me Asiel.
Call him Dodos.
That's a topic for another
That's a
podcast.
topic for another podcast.
But yeah, once
Can't
again,
wait for the next one.
yeah, exactly. But thank you again, once again. Got pay you guys for Josh and Dodos for being here and talking with us. We hope all of you guys enjoyed. Please send us requests, follow us. We'll have Joshi and Dodos Instagram. Do you guys want to say your Instagrams on here so people can follow you?
Curry 30_06.
Dodos?
And
What?
What was it? Dodos?
Asiel can't hear you.
Still can't hear me? Well, we'll put it in the description so you guys can click on it. It's adm.martinez, I think. But I'll put it in the description so you guys can hear it. But this has been the Lama Podcast with Josh and Dodos. And we hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.
Love you guys.
Man, God bless.
Love you guys.
Love you
You
too.
too, bro.
Hasta Africa. Wakanda forever, baby.
Yeah, baby!
Alright,
Love
let's
you guys.
go.